Gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to the channel. This one is going to be really funny. I mean, an American's first time at a soccer game. As you guys know, I'm a soccer fan, so I've never actually gone to any of these European games before. That means this American has actually reached where I've never reached, and I'm supposed to be the soccer fan, which is kind of humiliating, but that is all good. That is all good. I've been watching soccer throughout all my life, so I do understand the culture of the European fans, the hooligans, the ultras, and all that stuff. I do understand all that stuff. So this is going to be really fun seeing this American guy for the first time attending a soccer game. It should be fun. Let's get right into it.
You told me you couldn't get better than European soccer. Ooh, I think you might be right. Whatever I gotta do to not die. Because the cop legitimately looked at me and he was like, "You know where you're sitting?" I said, "I have no idea."
He's sitting at the opposition side. I can predict that. I know what that means already.
He was like, "Are you sure you want to go in?" I was like, 100%, I just bought this ticket. We're about to see what it's like to sit in the opponent section of the home team stadium.
Guys, I do hope that one day I'll be able to afford to also make a video like this where I attend my first ever basketball game, my first ever NFL game, my first ever hockey game, my first ever baseball game. I hope to be able to afford all that in the near future. I really do hope so. And guys, the more you like the video and the more you subscribe to the channel, most especially like the video to get this video out to more people, that dream gets closer and closer. So please guys, hit that like button right now if you haven't already. I really appreciate it.
Sports, guys. That's what it's about. Freaking sports.
Ich weiß nicht, wie machst du das mit deinem Mountainbike? Kannst du den Höhe Ach so, ja.
Alright, what up everybody? See this? Behind me? Those are the soccer fans. I just got here to Bad Cannstatt and I'm actually going to a Stuttgart VfB game today, and they're playing their biggest rival. They got like cops in the air and the helicopters and cops in the streets because apparently there's like a big rally. One of the people who follows the videos, he messaged me and he was like, "Yo, you gotta go to the game. It's called the Karawane. It's spelled K-A-R-A-W-A-N-E. Don't know what that means or how to pronounce it, but they walk from Bad Cannstatt station, which is like a mile away from the stadium, all the way down to the stadium, chanting crazy things. So I'm gonna get in this crowd, and this is gonna be my very first like real football experience because the Stuttgart VfB used to be in the Bundesliga 1, so they have like a huge fan base that's been here since like 1800, something like that, and the people that they play are from like, I'm not sure exactly how far away, but it's called a derby because they're so close to each other and the rivalry is so big. So I'm gonna jump in the crowd, do what I do, film everything, maybe ask some questions, and hopefully get into the game. I don't have a ticket. We're gonna see what happens. You know how that works.
Whoa.
Let's go. Most people from here.
How is he going to do it without a ticket? You're not supposed to. You're not allowed to enter the stadium without the tickets.
Like the main station for the stadium, they walk to the stadium, and you can see there's like cops and everything, and it should be fun. So yeah, everybody's walking through here, and they have cops on all sides. I had no idea. Like, see behind me, all those cops, and then everybody. Let's do it, man. Everybody's going to the bars. See, look at before the game. This is just at the train station. Imagine like out in the real bars. You know you're at a real soccer experience when they got the riot police out. I'm feeling good about this one. Let's go, baby. Woo! So I'm just gonna follow everybody else who's wearing the Stuttgart jerseys with the Mercedes-Benz on the front. Look at how many beer bottles on the streets.
This is mad. This is mad. Damn. I used to think that Europe was more organized. What the hell? mean, this is synonymous with the United States. So I was thinking that if I saw this in the US, I wouldn't be surprised. But I thought Europe was a more organized place, you know, where things like this don't really happen. Yeah, I'm actually shocked by this. Europe should be ashamed of themselves. Seriously, this is only the US that has things like this.
By the way, each beer bottle is worth like 25 cents, I think, or 15. There's got to be a couple $100 on the ground right now, but I'm not trying to pick it up. I'm trying to go to the game.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
This is exactly what I was looking for when I was thinking European, German soccer. This is what I live for, man. Energy, people. Ooh, baby. And like I said, when the riot police are out.
This guy looks like a German, though. It looks like someone that his ancestors came from Germany. You know, the US is, nobody's from the United States except the Native Americans. Even they migrated there from India, I think. I don't know. I'm not really sure of the history of Native Americans. But this guy looks like a German, actually. Like, it does look like a German.
You know it's gonna be a good day.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
the stadium is right over there.
I really do hate crowds, though. I hate crowds. It's one of the reasons why I'm not really a fan of going to stadiums. I hate crowds. I'm always very uncomfortable in crowds. And in a place like the United States with all these people that are trying to make a name for themselves, you know, all these mass shooters and people like that, it is crowds that these people target, right? So I would even be more cautious and more scared in that kind of a crowd as well.
You can see the top of it, and everybody is walking all the way up and then over to the stadium. Like I said, this is what I want to see. The crowds, baby. The riots, baby. I'm assuming most people are pretty lit at this point. Maybe they won't feel too bad about me filming, but hey, maybe they'll attack me. I really have no idea what's about to go down, so whatever does go down.
I've always wondered about this vlogging of a thing. Like, what of people that don't want to enter your video? You know, things like that. I think I always wondered, like, what would really happen? You know, in my country, we don't really experience people carrying cameras and walking around the whole place like this, carrying cameras. Like, I used to wonder how it would work, carrying cameras around the place, you know, entering here, carrying camera. Like, that could, I mean, people in my country would not like that. So I wonder how people in these other countries are able to, do they hate it? I don't know. And I dream of being able to do vlogs in future, you know, if I can afford it, to go to all these countries, because one of my biggest dreams has always been to see other parts of the world, and I would like to go to all those countries and video it and post it on YouTube and all that kind of a thing. Do a real vlog, you know. And I've always wondered how people would react when you are carrying cameras around them. That would be weird, you know. I don't know.
I'll get it on video, show you the experience. German football at its finest. We got the cops coming in. Rolling. I think I already missed the big old chant where they walk down. I'll put a clip that I found on YouTube of that part. You get the idea. I wasn't there to experience the chant where they all run down and like bang drums and stuff, but I'll put that right here. That was pretty sick. I saw that last night and I was like, man, I gotta go to the game. If it's that crazy before the game, I can only imagine how crazy the fans are during the game. So hey, I don't have a ticket. I'm gonna try chasing the bus. Oh, sports, my friends. I was used to that too. When we went to UCLA, when we went to Notre Dame, big games like that, the fans would stand as the buses went by and just be like, frick you guys. And for me, as someone who likes hype and all that, you know, the hype of the game experience doesn't bother me, man. I love that stuff. Honestly, the more intense, the better for me.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
the stadium. And it is a zoo. Got the right idea right here. That's cash money right there. Oh, I'm like a kid right now at a candy store. I'm just trying to get to where the most people are, which is pretty much right here, because I'm outside the stadium. The stadium's right there, Mercedes-Benz, and then they have the Porsche Arena right here, so everybody's just like congregating outside, and there's no laws against like public drinking, so everybody has a beer or whatever you want actually here. Drink it outside, sit on the grass, nice Sunday. Sports, guys, that's what it's about. Freaking sports. For sure compare this to like a college game day, maybe like Alabama, Auburn, USC, UCLA, stuff like that, where everybody's just like tailgating before, get a little, you know, jumping before the game, go in the game and just get rowdy, dude. So I'm gonna keep walking around, I'll show you everything, and then I gotta start making moves for some tickets. Stadium right here, man. Sorry, you forgot your beer. There it is. But you can already hear the fans chanting inside. I'm not sure how good the audio is on this, but they're already doing their ole, 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 ole.
Going around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss.
That was crazy. All right, so I was filming that outside of the stadium. I should have kept my camera rolling, because this guy comes up, he's obviously speaking German. I didn't know what he was saying, but pretty much he's saying, "Get the f out of here, don't film." And he goes up to the gate. I'm standing right next to the gate filming. Put the camera down, right? He comes up to me and he just bangs on the gate. And I'm like, bro, what's your deal? I'm on your side. I'm just trying to film the stuff. And apparently, I don't know. I'm assuming it has to do with like everybody's drinking and they just don't want to be filmed. But hey, I apologize, my friend. I'm just trying to show this experience to the world. Okay, then the security came and he ran up to me and he's like, yo, they don't want you to film. In English, he said they don't want you filming. And he's like, I'm sorry, like they're hooligans and they just go crazy on game day because they're all just wasted right now. So hey, it's part of the experience. I want everything. I want the good and the bad, the ugly, but honestly, all those things they're good for me, man. Something that I'm gonna change next time. I'm gonna wear a jersey of Stuttgart before I come here, because if you're not wearing the jersey, they stare you down. They stare you down. They're like, where are you from? Who you rooting for? Because if you're not rooting for us, get the F out of here. Crazy, dude. It's crazy. I like that though. Hey, I respect the loyalty to the club, but if you watch this video, I am from Stuttgart. I play for Stuttgart Scorpions, so I support Stuttgart VfB. Don't kill me, please. I just bought a very, very cheap ticket, 20 euros, and guess what? I came up to the police. I said, where do I go? They looked at my ticket. They looked at me. They said, do you have anything with VfB Stuttgart on you? I said, no. Why? They were like, because you're sitting in the opponent section and you can't leave. And I was like, fudge, because I'm used to stadiums where you walk in, right? You can sit wherever you want, you just walk around. I haven't gone in yet. We'll see how this is. They have riot police, and I'm probably gonna take off my Stuttgart hat.
You have to.
So that I can survive.
You have to.
Because the cop legitimately looked at me and he was like, you know where you're sitting? I said, I have no idea. I just moved here from LA. He was like, are you sure you want to go in? I was like, 100%, I just bought this ticket. And we're about to see what it's like to sit in the opponent section of the home team stadium. So we'll see. I'm taking this off. And considering how that freaking Stuttgart fan talked to me before, I might be safer here. Who knows? It should be fun. The riot police are coming, so I'm gonna put the camera away. Walking in for the first time and see what it looks like. Tell you where I'm at. So I'm stuck in the opposing team section, man, it's fenced off and it's only about like 50 yards from end to end with just like big old gates so you can't get by. The other 92% of the stadium is all Stuttgart fans chanting like crazy. They're out there, dude, the whole stadium's packed. They were right, this is dope. Because it's a derby and these teams are so close to each other, they hate each other. So that's why the cop was like, yo, you sure you want to sit here? So I'm trying not to film like out in the open in front of everybody because I was looking up as I was filming and the dudes in the blue were just like trying to size me up like, is this guy from us? We gotta take him out. So, you know, I'm aware of what's going on. I'll try to film a little bit, but this experience is perfect, worth 20 euros. They compete with each other in chanting, but Stuttgart's way louder because they have 90% of the fans. It's like 55,000 people. And then I think the blue block is like 5,000 people, so I'm part of the blue. Who am I rooting for? Woo! Whatever I gotta do to not die. This is good. This is dope, man. The only thing you can do is come visit yourself. But if I could show you a little bit more about German soccer, I did my job. Thanks for watching, y'all. My welcome to German soccer. This is the blue block. Over here is like everybody else in Stuttgart. And they got this fence right here. See this fence? So no one will fight.
To separate.
I still don't feel very safe. Like I'm in this side and I'm trying to like stand there with like a look on my face, so like no one will be like down to fight me. Because like every time I look at someone, it seems like they're down to fight. There's people down in the front who are like the super fans, or like the what do you call them?
Ultras.
Like the clan, pretty much. Like
Ultras.
they have masks on and they look like they're ready to fight or do anything for their team. Pair copious amounts of alcohol with diehard loyalty, and you're bound to get a good experience. That's what I need right there. It's soccer, eh? Oh!
Man.
That's good.
Damn. People are crazy. People are just crazy, man. Damn. This kind of people could die for their team. Seriously.
German soccer right there. You see that? Burning the stadium down. That's why I came to see, bro. They threw flares on the field, and now people are arguing. Look at this guy. guys on the field, dude. Crazy. No way. Their own fans are flipping them off because they didn't play well enough today. Freaking crazy. Now, the visiting fans, they have to wait until every home team fan leaves the stadium, and then they let them out separately. So I'm still stuck in the cage here as Stuttgart fans leave. So we're all just waiting here, and they're just yelling back and forth, throwing beer cups and lighting flares. So it's a good time. Aftermath, y'all. So everybody's sitting, chanting, going crazy.
Look at that.
And they lit off all the fireworks.
Look at the lit
There's
tree.
still some fire burning. It's kind of cool. The leader stands right here. Look at this.
I mean, good thing the stadium does have workers to clean up all this mess, because this is such a mess.
Game over. I was talking to a nice guy. He was a fan for the other team, and he was saying how some people, the hooligans from each squad, just come to the games or to the area after the game just to fight. And he was saying that there'll probably be fights happening outside the stadium, even in like local bars, like in alleyways, wherever. People come here and they fight each other. Like you saw how... Leave? They have to clean the stadium, obviously. Look at all this. It's nuts. But yeah, people come here just to fight. I don't know if I'll get any of that on film. I don't really want to. I'm trying to stay safe here, man, because I actually felt a little bit for the first time at a sporting event, like, there's stuff going down here, man. Like, I gotta be careful where I step or what I say, who I look at. So it's cool to see how passionate people are about soccer here. So I'm looking forward to other soccer games. If any of you guys have opinions on who I should visit next, or if you got the hookups with the tickets, I will pay you some cash money so I can get another experience like this. This is what I always say. Money spent on experiences like this, you know, things that will change your perspective on how people live their lives. And
I wish I could afford any of I just wish I could afford this, man. I wish I could afford it. Man.
How things are in the world is money well spent. So and that was hopefully a firework. Lego.
It was a firework. It wasn't a gun. Europe, guns are not that popular in Europe like that compared to the United States. So he's safe. It's probably a firework.
That's nuts. We exit on one side of the stadium. Stuttgart fans exit on the other side. And you see that? This walkway is lined on pretty much both sides. Anywhere there's an entrance, there's riot police, full gear. Hopefully I got a couple shots. I was like trying to be discreet because I don't want to start anything here. We basically have to walk like a mile, 2 miles, all the way down to the train station where there's a special train for fans from this team that takes them right back to their city, which is nuts. It's just crazy the lengths they go to, because people will legitimately, if they see a Stuttgart fan or vice versa, just sprint at each other and start fighting. Police dogs, they have a couple snipers up on a freaking building there, just like overlooking, I guess just in case like terrorist stuff. And then riot police, full gear, like I said before. I'm so glad I came out here and spent 20 euros. You can see riot police marching alongside the opposing fans right now. Look at this. Those are the people that are like shooting off the rockets and stuff with the masks on. And the guy sitting next to me told me that they put on the masks and everything. They wear the masks so that when they're doing all that illegal stuff, like shooting off fireworks, you're not allowed to do that at a game, but they sneak the fireworks in. And they have like cannon and all that jazz, but they have the masks on during the game so that when they're doing it and the TV cameras are on them, nobody knows who did it, so they can't really press charges. So what they basically did is made sure every single fan of the opposing team got the heck out of here, went to their train station. They're still walking, look at it. It's so nuts. And once they leave, then they're gonna let the Stuttgart fans, which are right back here, see them walking down the street, and they have 20 or so police cars right in between them so they can't turn around and clash with each other like Braveheart, which is probably what would happen.
No more beer for Sullivan.
All right, so I'm standing at the bus stop. At the bus stop, he read my bag, and he's watched all my videos, and I appreciate you saying
Wow.
Time number
Nice.
1 for Stuttgart Scorpions.
All right, thank you.
Hannah Sullivan.
Good to meet you guys again.
See you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. Isn't that crazy? I really appreciate the love of Germany, and I legitimately was standing at the bus stop, and he read my USC. See you guys. He read my USC tag, and he's like, "You're Connor Sullivan. I watch your videos." Kind of crazy.
Damn.
I appreciate it, y'all.
Wow, that must have been a very great experience for that guy, man. I'm really envious of him. I really am. Obviously, I would also like to experience even going to a European soccer game as well. I've never gone there. Even though I support teams in Europe, I've never actually watched them live before. You know, I watch it on TV and follow it online and all that stuff. But I've never experienced it like that, and obviously I will also want to experience, you know, like I said, a live basketball game, a live NFL game, a live college football game, a live hockey game, a live baseball game, like just to have all those experiences. At the end of the day, I just love experiencing things, have experiences of things. Before I die, I don't just want to live a life that I don't experience nothing. It just seems like an unfulfilled kind of life. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.